Welcome back. More than 5 million Americans are living with this disease. Every 67 seconds, someone in the U.S. develops it, and it's the 6th leading cause of death in our country, and I am talking about Alzheimer's. Now, you have the chance to make a big difference and aid in the fight for a cure. Brooke Craig with the Alzheimer's Association San Antonio and South Texas chapter is here, along with Michelle Raza, who is going to share her personal story. Thank you both so much for being here. And Michelle, I want to talk to you first because we were talking during the break. Your mother has Alzheimer's. Her name is Diana.
Yes.
And you were telling me a little bit about her journey and where you are at now. But if you could just start, from the beginning, what were the signs? When did you start seeing changes in your mom?
Sure. My mom, she got sick about 11 years ago. And she's 61 now, so she was 50 at the time.
That's so young.
Is
that young?
That's very young.
Okay.
Yeah, and anything before 60 is considered early onset Alzheimer's. And so I was in high school, left for college. She used to love the IM, and so we would IM my freshman year of college, and by the end of freshman year, she couldn't really use the computer anymore.
That quickly? Very
quickly. And actually, when you have early onset, it's more aggressive usually. So that's why she was affected so quickly. But at the time, we didn't really know what it was. We knew something was going on, but a 50-year-old woman, it's very normal when you're going through menopause. We thought maybe that's it, maybe it's stress. We didn't know what was happening. It wasn't until 2008 that my aunt basically had a family meeting and had forced my brother to say, you have to take a stand and take her to the doctor.
Right.
So he took her to the doctor in 2008, and she said, the doctor's crazy. I don't have Alzheimer's.
I'm too young.
I'm too young, and my mom was very smart. She was a dentist. She was a doctor. And actually, the smarter you are, the longer you can cover the disease, and that's what she did. So it's affecting your brain, and so she used other parts of her brain to cover for it. It was very difficult, but finally, when she was diagnosed, we started, seeking out help in terms of how to cope with it. And she lived with the diagnosis for about a year on her own still, around the corner from my aunt. And it was in 2009 that she came to live with me and my husband, and we took care of her. She's been in a nursing home since early 2012. And this is actually our 3rd year doing the walk. We've had a team called Caminamos para Diana, or We Walk for Diana, for 3 years. And I've had a team with my work as well, Accenture San Antonio, for the past 2 years. I
can just feel the love that you have for your mom, and I'm so grateful that you're here and telling your story. I'm sure that's very, very difficult to do. Yeah. How is she doing now?
Well, and we were talking about this a little bit in the break, but if you look at her now, and it's very hard. Alzheimer's basically, the way I explain it to people is it makes holes in your brain, and so she can't walk anymore. She eats pureed foods. She still loves music. There's certain things that never go away. I have a 4-month-old baby, and when she sees her, she gets very excited.
Aw, yeah.
So sometimes she knows me, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she knows the baby, sometimes she doesn't. But generally, the emotions never go away, right. and they can still smile and be happy. So that's what they focus on, is keeping her happy, because she's on hospice care,
right.
And she's been on hospice care for over a year now. And we never know when it'll happen. We leave it up to the big man upstairs.
Yeah. You just know you love her every day, and you do everything you can. And it's organizations like the Alzheimer's Association that, they're here to make a difference and to find a cure. And Brooke, I want to talk to you a little about what you do and the differences that you're making in our community and for families, like Michelle.
Sure, absolutely. The Alzheimer's Association has a wealth of resources that we offer to families and caregivers, and actually those with a diagnosis of Alzheimer's. We offer support groups. We have educational classes. We can even do a care consultation where families can come into our office, and we can kind of help them, through the process and give them guidance and resources to use.
So if someone maybe they have a loved one who is starting to show symptoms, they can call you. You can kind of point them in the right direction and show them what they need to do at that point.
Yeah, I actually use them. So from the time that my mom was sick and I became her caregiver, I was her caregiver for 2.5 years. They have an 800 number. I think you have it to show on the screen.
Sure, we absolutely will give that.
And I would call that 800 number. You can call anytime, day or night. They have one-on-one consultations that they'll do with you. They have support group meetings. I was going to those meetings, all the time. And because you feel alone when you're caregiving. But when you get help through the Alzheimer's Association, you know that you're not alone anymore. They help you.
And they can help anybody out there that is dealing with this. And you have a walk, and that's what we want to tell our viewers about, because they can help make a difference.
We do. We are very excited about our Walk to End Alzheimer's coming up on Saturday, September the 20th. It's going to be out at the AT&T Center. We are going to make it a family full fun event. So we're going to have a kid zone brought to you by Valero. We're going to have a pet zone as well, so it'll be pet friendly. The pets can come out as well. We're just going to make it a great day and make it a respite for those who are dealing with this disease. Come out and have fun. Alzheimer's disease is the most expensive disease in the world. So the event is free. We want to focus on that. There'll be free food by Papuli's, Greek Grill. Dunkin' Donuts will be out there as well.
Oh, they have the best coffee.
Yes, and their cute little pink trucks. So we're really excited about that event. And again, it's Saturday, September 20th at the AT&T Center.
And they can go to get more information, alz.org/walk.
Absolutely.
Okay, Brooke, thank you for being here.
Thank you so
Michelle,
much.
give your mom our love, and we're thinking about her. And thank you so much for sharing your story. I know how very much you love her. You can feel it.